Good Monday morning and hello, everybody. Welcome to December 18th. I'm Chris Allen here on the SAM channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Okay, so the story this morning, cold and breezy. Ugh, when you step outside this morning. And the other part of the story is some may be getting some snow showers and flurries, specifically in the eastern part of the state, and more specifically this afternoon. Let me show you why this is taking place and how it's going to play out. As we look at the satellite view, you can see the thicker clouds are to the east of us. We're actually starting to see a little bit of clearing here in Bowling Green as of 7:42. That's the current time that I'm doing this podcast. But there are more clouds that you can see that are coming down from the north. They're all kind of pushing to the south and east. Here's a cold front that is going to come through later today, meeting up with this little piece of energy right here. And really, it's going to help touch off some snow showers because we're so cold just above us. Down at the surface, we may actually be above freezing, but it's such a deep layer of cold air that almost near the ground, some of these snow showers and flurries are going to hold together. And that's why you may see some flakes of snow around the Bowling Green area. But the better chance of that happening is going to be up here where you see all these purple shaded counties. That's a winter weather advisory. It really doesn't take in any part of the SAM listening area or the News 40 a viewing area, but it takes in Louisville, Frankfort, Lexington, Cincinnati, even as close as, well, you just go east of, say, Columbia and Somerset, up to Liberty, Kentucky, and Casey County, those areas. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of trace of snow, I think, at best. Let me stop this, and I want to go to radar just to see if we can see anything coming through right now. Much of everything is out in the higher elevations of eastern Kentucky, but I do think as we get into the afternoon and this front starts to move in, then this area will start to see some of that snow kind of developing. Snow showers, snow flurries, snow squalls. And by squalls, I mean just quick bursts of snow. It's going to be one of those days where you've got clouds and sunshine. And you'll see the sun come out, and then all of a sudden you get a burst of snow, and then it goes back to sunshine. Then another little burst of snow, then back to sunshine. Hmm. Get out of my way. But anyway, that's why these purple shaded counties are pink shaded counties. That's a winter weather advisory. Heaviest snows are going to be up here where you see in West Virginia, those locations getting, some decent accumulation, but not here. It's going to be a dusting at best. And it's going to be, if you're going to Louisville, Lexington, or Frankfort, or even E Town, or the far eastern, central, and eastern parts of Kentucky, that's where it could be a brief travel issue. Brief. It should be a traveler's advisory, in my opinion, but that's just the call that I'm making. So it's some of you may remember the old traveler's advisory that used to come out, then they quit doing it. But I think this is one of those times when a traveler's advisory is warranted. But it's not my call to make. But anyway, there you go. That was the explanation of what we're looking at. Now, let's take a look at the cold part of this system. And as it comes through, because of the front and the low pressure system, there's a tight gradient, there is wind, and then there is cold. And we're probably about as warm as we're going to get today. As temperatures, look at this, we're at 39 here in Bowling Green, both locations. There are some, well, trying to get 40, like Burkesville's at 40, almost 40. But that's going to be it from here on out as the cold front comes in. With the stronger winds this afternoon, the temperatures will start to go down. And it's going to get really, really cold tonight, but only temporarily. Only temporarily. So let's take a look at the winds. The current wind gusts are coming out of the northwest, 15 to 20, 15 to 20 miles per hour. So what does that do to the temperature? What does it feel like? Right now, it feels like it's in the 20s, low 30s to upper 20s. But the wind chills this evening are going to feel like they're in the teens and 20s. So that's what you have to look forward to. The afternoon and evening is going to be the worst today. It's cold enough right now, and even breezy, but I think the better opportunity to get some really uh, feeling cold air is going to be the afternoon and evening hours. Here's a look at the model blender. Next 10 days, only low 40s. I don't think we'll get 43, but 19 tonight. Yeah, I'm going with that. And around 40 tomorrow. Then 23 on Tuesday night with a clear sky. Then we warm back into the 50s. You can see how we're going to warm up each day back into the 60s by Sunday. Oh, wait a minute. Sunday is Christmas Eve, and there's Christmas Day, 59, maybe 60. And rain. Right now, it looks like rain. Too soon to say if it's going to be stormy, but it's going to be warm in case you're wondering. So, again, like I said weeks ago, no white Christmas this year for us. It is just going to be too warm. It's going to be wet. And again, I'm holding out before I say stormy because it could be, but we don't know yet. It's too soon. All right, here's a look at the maps. We get the little flyby flurries today, heavier stuff as you get into far eastern Kentucky and then up into Illinois and Indiana, parts of Ohio. That's where the winter weather advisory is in effect. Front comes on through the second. That's when you're going to find the strongest winds, the chilliest air, and the best opportunity to see a flurry. But again, it's going to be flyby stuff. It's not going to be organized at all, very organized for us. No travel issues, no accumulation. We get this out of here this evening. Tomorrow, high pressure builds and builds and builds. Here we are into Wednesday, into Thursday, then into Friday. That's when we're going to start to see some light rain showers moving in underneath a stalled frontal boundary. Waves of low pressure will ride along that boundary out in the plains. Here we go into Saturday. Looks like rain on Saturday, nothing heavy, just showers. Here we go into Christmas Eve. That frontal boundary still in place, and we're still looking for rain showers. Warm enough for rain showers. Christmas Eve, and here comes Christmas Day, even though it's not painted in, rain. And here comes the system out of the plains. So rain, and it looks like wind. See the tight isobars there? Windy and rainy for Christmas Day here in southern Kentucky. No snow this time. Too warm in the 60s. All right, you guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching and for listening to me on the radio till 10 a.m. at Sam 100.7. And then tonight, I'll have another take on your forecast at News 40 WNKY at 5, 6, and 10. God bless you. Have a great day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.